Ladies and gentlemen, meet the brand new Jaguar I-Pace. Yeah, I know it should be E-Pace because it's all electric, and this is the first vehicle to seriously compete with Tesla because it gets 240 miles of range. And coming up right now, me and my man Nick are going to give you the top 10 reasons you might want to consider this car instead of a Tesla.
It's problems on the road round the... You're not far from the circuit here,
right?
But we've found an alternative route for you.
Oh, okay.
You're all-wheel drive and you've got air suspension.
Yes.
So are you ready for a bit of an adventure?
So we're going on a dirt road. Is it more than a dirt road?
Well, it's a little bit more than a dirt road.
All right. With 22s, I hope it's not too much more than a dirt road.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That was the Jaguar hoopla of, oh, there's trouble on the road ahead, so we're going to have to go over the top of the hill. I'm sorry about the inconvenience. Hee hee hee.
At number 10 is the fact that it's a Jaguar, which means that it has all that Jaguar baked in goodness. It also means that it's good on-road and not bad off-road. Let me show you. Did you know that if you take a Tesla off-road, you void the warranty? In fact, the Jaguar I-Pace is one of the first electric vehicles that can go off-road and even ford a river. This is very steep, dude. Here, let me show you. Look how steep that is. I mean, we are doing some serious descending.
We'd have a hard time walking this physically.
Yeah, for sure.
It's that steep, it would be painful to walk. It would really do your ankles in.
Let's not fool ourselves. This is not a serious off-roader, right? You're not going to go off-roading with 22s.
I don't know. I pretty much think that was some serious off-roading. It wasn't rock crawling, but it was some serious off-roading.
You're not going to go rock crawling with 22s. Yeah. And you're probably not going to go do this kind of off-road if this is your vehicle, just because, you know, $70,000 off-road is risking damage.
But, you know, if there was a massive earthquake, you could rescue quite a lot of people in this.
Number 9 on the list, this is powered by a 90 kilowatt battery, which will give you 240 miles of range, depending on your driving style. Now compare that to the Tesla Model S 100D. That'll give you 335 miles on a single charge from its battery. However, the downside, $93,000.
So as always, I'm sitting behind myself and yeah, I've got plenty of room. Check this out. Legroom, really good. Headroom, actually not bad, considering we have this enormous sunroof. Look at that. And I have to tell you, the thing I really like back here is the fact that I have personalized temperature controls, and so does the other passenger. So this is a 4-zone temperature controlled environment, and my vents are right down here. So not only does this car precondition the interior of the cabin, in other words, you can set whatever temperature you want in here before you get in the car, but your passengers in the back seat can control their own personalized climate zones as well.
I can set a vehicle departure to make sure that I'm at 100% charge, and to make sure that obviously my cabin's preconditioned, my battery's preconditioned for me to leave at a certain time. So I could add in a departure here, say if we go to tomorrow and we go to 12:45. You could
like set the internal temperature to, let's say, like 20 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever's comfortable.
Yeah, so you obviously you set your temperature in the application, you set when you want to leave, and it will make sure the car is that temperature, but also more importantly, make sure the battery's that temperature.
Will it tell you where the car's at?
Yes.
Yeah. At number 8 is the fact that Jaguar says it will do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Yeah, that's not as fast as the Model S with ludicrous mode, which will do 0 to 60 in 2.38 seconds. But then again, this car will go on the track. Let me show you. So how can you tell if the new I-Pace is any good on the track? Well, Jaguar thought of that on this program when they flew us out here to Portugal to actually test the car, not only off-road, but also on the track, and to see how it compares to a more traditional car, you know, one that has pistons and growls. they've actually given us the chance to first drive the F-Type, the sports car, so that we can compare it to the I-Pace. Over the straightaway.
Keep it going. Pass, where's he going? Pass on the right. Go, go, go.
Nice.
Back to the left. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Now we're in the electric car.
That's you got it.
It should still be the E-Pace. You know, I want to keep saying E-Pace.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, isn't it? You'd think.
It sure is. You'd think, you know, electric would be E.
E.
Let's see if we can reach the top speed of 124.
You won't do it now, do you?
No? We're at 190.
K's.
Yeah, I know.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
It's 200, 202.
Left.
The I-Pace on track still makes quite a bit of noise with the wind and the tires. I'm surprised when they go past.
Yeah, it punches a big hole, doesn't it, in the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually surprisingly loud, but not in a bad way.
No.
It's like a jet.
Exactly like a jet.
Roman, I'm taking all the tips the instructor's given me from your driving.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to be excellent when I'm done.
So there's Nick about to take his track experience. And I gotta tell you, as much as I love instantaneous torque, if it were my money and I had to take one of these two cars on the track, it would definitely be the F-Type and not the I-Pace. Not that there's anything wrong with the I-Pace. I love that torque. I love the fact that the car is actually on the track, but it's just a much more tossable and fun car when you're in a sports car. Yes, this has batteries that are down low. Yes, the center of gravity is low, but the F-Type just feels at home on the track, whereas this, it's a little bit like a gorilla on monkey bars. It can do it, but it just doesn't feel right.
All right, number 7 on the list. This has 394 horsepower, 512 pound-foot of torque, and it's an all-aluminum body. The stiffest Jaguar they've ever made, by the way, and a 50-50 weight distribution.
At number 6, Jaguar says that this car on the track will put out a maximum of 1,000 amps. That is mind-blowing. That's a lot of power. And regen up to 450 amps when you're really pushing it. And I'll put it into sport mode.
Just so you can thrill the pants off me.
Yes. All right, here we go.
I'll just take them off when we start and I don't have to be thrilled.
I'd prefer if you leave them on.
All right.
All right. So here we go. We're in Portugal on these windy little roads. And what's of course amazing is that you have instantaneous torque and you really don't even need to use your brakes very much because the car regenerates at such a prodigious rate that when you let off the brake, when you let off the gas, it just completely slows down. Now, these roads are super fun to drive in a normal car. Like we just bought this Fiesta ST, you would just kind of fling it around and the car would kind of hang on by the skin of its teeth. This Jaguar, on the other hand, with these massive 22s, it doesn't even, I can't even get them to squeal, Nick. It's got so much prodigious grip, right?
Right.
The coming around these corners, it just basically steamrolls these turns into straightaways. Look at that. Look, I mean, look at this torque. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is a fun to drive car, and I think the other thing about it is it's easy to drive too.
Oh, it's easy to drive fast.
Even stupid people could drive it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like me, right? Even stupid drivers can just look at this. Like, oh, we're just holy cannoli. Oh my.
Number 5 on the list, this vehicle is all-wheel drive. It has 2 motors in it that drive the vehicle. One is between the front 2 wheels, and then there's the battery, and the second is between the second 2 wheels.
Number 4, top speed is 124 miles an hour. And once again, I got to try that out on the track. Now keep in mind, when I floored it, it was in kilometers, not miles per hour, but nevertheless, this bad boy sounds like a jet taking off. It's a different style of driving. Yeah, it's definitely different. Sound is incredible.
Keep it going, keep it stylish, stylish.
All right, number 3 on the list. This has torque vectoring via braking, which means that as it goes around a corner, it'll apply the brake on the inside wheel. And why does it have that? Because it has those open differentials.
It doesn't really compete head-to-head with any current model that Tesla makes, but it does certainly compete with its powertrain in pricing, in stature, right, and the kind of car it is. It's a luxury vehicle. In the brand recognition, certainly.
The customers are probably going to be pretty similar.
I agree, yeah, exactly. If you plug this Jaguar into, let's say, your dryer power outlet, a 240 volt outlet, it will take about 8 hours to recharge. Now, if you have a super fast charger, then it will take about 40 minutes to get 80% charge. It really depends on how much power you put into it, on how long it takes for it to completely recharge. The question that I'm of course wondering is this better than a Tesla Model S or a Tesla Model X or even a Model 3? Because let's face it, Tesla has had no competition until this point. There have been other electric cars. You just mentioned the Leaf, the Bolt. Now there's the Hyundai EV coming.
The Kona.
The Kona. But these have all been smaller, certainly not in the same class as Tesla. These are all cars within, let's say, $25,000 to $35,000.
All right, get your wallet out for number 1, because how much is this brand new I-Pace going to cost you? $71,000 starting price. If you want the first edition version of the car, it'll cost you about $87,000, and it can arrive in your driveway sometime after late summer.
Nick, for your money, would you buy the Tesla or the Jaguar?
Even if it was your money, Roman, I'd have no trouble buying the Jaguar.
You know, even though it really doesn't compete directly with a Model 3, a Model X, or a Model S, I'd still buy that because it can go off-road.
Absolutely, and by the way, Roman, it's Jaguar.
As always, this is Roman and Nick saying thanks for watching. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course,
Jaguar reviews.
See you guys next time. Ciao.
If it was your money, I'd buy the Jaguar. Even
Wait. Craig Cole from Auto Guy just walked through. Craig, move it. You'd buy this, you saying?
Yes, absolutely. No question. Superior engineering.